Mm, mm.
Are we doing? What are we doing?
It's
Is
just
it
a
raise the roof? Is it
yeah.
raise the roof?
We raising the roof.
Raising the roof. The roof. The roof. The roof is all fire.
Yeah. Welcome back to the bus stop, boys. Your home for honest reviews from the industry's latest releases. My name is Garrett,
And I'm Aaron.
and today we are going to be reviewing an album from a band whose name is even mysterious. It's Khruagnbin and their latest release, Mordechai. Aaron, what do you got?
I thought it was Khruagnbin.
Khruagnbin. It could be.
This thing is spelled Khruangbin,
Yeah.
which apparently is from Thailand.
It's like supposed to be a meld of several languages and what have you is what I read, but I I can't say it. I can't say
And this
it.
was my first problem with them.
All right.
I never heard of them.
Never.
And so I feel like I'm the kind of person that could go out and try like different types of music and be open to them, without being biased. And yeah, I did not enjoy this at all.
Did not feel it.
No, no. It's confusing. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know anything. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a mystery. So this is Khruagnbin's third full-length album, not to mention their EPs. They worked with Leon Bridges on their last one, Texas Sun. They are from Houston, I think. Um, they're popping off right now, is the thing. And I have some theories and I have some ideas on that I'll get to later. This is really just like chill, passive music. If I had to guess, like that's what I would call it. The artwork, loved it. Mordecai, I thought the artwork was tight. It's been 2 years since their last release, their last full length album, and I think they're bringing a little bit more of the same for this one. Uh, what are your thoughts?
yeah, that was the thing too. Is I went back and listened to. I'm not gonna say full past albums, but I listened to a
Mm-hmm.
couple songs from them here and there, and it was like just the same kind of just slow, like boring, like. And I'm not saying they're bad musicians. Like they're good. I could tell they're good. It just was no kind of a vibe at all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know if I would say if anything, it was nothing but vibe. But there was nothing in your face about it. Like it's not music that commands to be listened to. Um, there were a lot of great bass lines, I thought. Some of the strong tracks on there were Time, You and I, very funky, great. But even in the way it's mixed, the vocals are almost treated like a synthesizer or like another instrument that's to be blended in, and they're not really sitting on top like most pop music.
And see, the thing is too is on a lot of the songs, I actually liked the music, and like I found myself in my head adding lyrics to it in my head, like just kind of like just like thinking of stuff, and I'm just like, man, and like I would have liked this so much more had they had like full time lyrics on this stuff. And you're right when you said it was all vibe. To
Mm.
say it was no vibe, that's wrong because it was just too like it was just pure music, groove, just like I don't know how to explain it, I guess, but
Yeah,
it wasn't for me. It really was.
yeah, I feel that. Um, they had another song on there, Pelota, which was they had some Spanish in there. It was very like Latin feel, lots of cowbell, lots of shakers and things like that. Very cool. My thoughts on Khruagnbin and a lot of this music that is coming out. People don't pay for music anymore. People get their music from Spotify from Apple Music, from Google Music, um, streaming sites, streaming platforms. And any streaming platform that you have, they want you on that platform. And the longer you stay on that platform, the more ad revenue they're getting, the better business they're getting. So, music that is streamable is the music that is going to be getting elevated and pushed by these streaming platforms. This is a perfect example of something that you can put on in the background and still live your life. Like, you can have conversations on top of it. You're at a party, you're at the beach, you throw on Mordechai. It would work out great because it's not commanding any attention. It's simply there to set a mood. And I think that Spotify and the future of music is going to go that way, because Spotify is going to keep rewarding artists and songs that are streamable, that are super streamable, can just throw in a playlist, set it, put it in the background. They don't care if you're actually listening to the music. They just care that it's getting played.
But see, I think, well, I see what you're saying, and I get that. But like, I feel like for you to say that, that's kind of downplaying their artistry,
Okay.
the artists themselves. That's downplaying them, because I don't want to say like they're bad artists. Like, you know, they're okay, but it was like if the Grammys had like a category for best elevator music of the year, like this is it right here. You play
Yeah.
this whole thing in the elevator.
Chilling in the elevator. Yeah.
Chilling,
Yeah.
you know? But like to say that they're rewarding people for like not trying, I guess, is that kind of what you're saying?
No. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm not trying to devalue them um, or say they're not great musicians, because they are. Like, a lot of the stuff they have is catchy. But what I am saying is this is the kind of music that you're going to be hearing more of in the future, because it's going to be making playlists. It's going to be making those sitting by the pool playlist. It's going to make that, mow your lawn playlist. It's going to, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's going to make those, because it's very passive music. It's very passive. And I'm
I
not
just
saying,
didn't know what it meant at all. Like what was like what were they saying? Like even the few lyrics that are in the album, like I'm like, what does it even mean, or how does it correlate to anything? Like I didn't get it.
it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. It just has to fit on chill playlists. The reason I know about Khruagnbin in the first place is because me and my coworker would put it on whenever we were working. It's great background music. Not to say they're not good. I loved the bass lines in this album. I thought the bass lines were sick. But we're going to start seeing more and more music like this.
So as a musician yourself, how does that make you feel?
Music's always changed. I'm not afraid of change. I'm not afraid of just because it's different. I think it's just the way, it's not that thing bad. It's just thing exists.
Okay.
It's the way of the world, and that's just an observation I've made. Other music critics have made the same observation. The most streamable music is going to be the music that's sitting on top, that Spotify, Apple Music are going to reward. And that's how people get their music now.
So what makes something streamable versus not streamable?
The fact that it is so playlistable, you can just put it on a playlist and forget about it.
Or like songs that aren't specifically targeted at one subject or something?
Absolutely. It's just broad music that sets the vibe. Just like we said, it's all vibe. That's what people want.
All right. Well, I thought it was corny, but that's just me. It was too hippy dippy and indie alternative for me. Like
Very, very indie alternative.
I picture the people that would listen to. Never mind. I'm not even gonna insult anybody for no reason.
No,
Final
insult
grade,
them.
what do you give it?
All right, I'm gonna give it a 7 because I am. I would throw this on if I was hanging by the pool. I would throw this on if I had company over and I just wanted to set a mood, you know. This music will do that. It's not something that you're going to sit down and analyze. And in a way, that's kind of refreshing.
I guess for you, but for me, I'm gonna give it a 2.
Ooh,
Absolutely, I
that's the
hated it. I hated it. I really did. And the only reason they're not getting a 1 is because the music was good at certain points, and
mm-hmm.
I did enjoy it. But like you said, you might put this on for somebody, like if you had people over and like hanging out. I would not, because for me, if I got people over hanging out, I want to listen to like good music or music that I deem good because we're enjoying music together, like hanging out and talking about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I get you. We would entertain our guests differently.
Yes, I think that's what this is coming down to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We would entertain our guests differently. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate it. Do you agree? Is Mordecai too sleepy? Or is it just right? Let us know in the comments. Tell us what you think. Like and subscribe to the Bus Stop Boys. We're going to be reviewing some new music next week. Check it out.